welcome you guys. We've been playing this D&D game for a while now, and we thought it would be fun if we shared it with our viewers. So that's what we're going to try to do. Don't expect us to have like any kind of personalities. We're not celebrities. We're a bunch of friends who are doing this for fun. So keep up. Stay with us.
Let's do it.
I guess we're jumping into the middle of a campaign, so I'm going to backtrack a little bit and kind of explain what's been happening so you guys, the viewers, can jump in and enjoy the game with us.
And then, first up, before anything, this is my older brother.
Older brother!
Yes, I've always wanted to include him in some of our videos, and he likes to play D&D with us, so I was like, hey, this is the perfect time, because I can record our sessions and maybe make a video out of it.
Yeah, we love it.
We'll see how it goes.
People have been asking for this. Did you know that?
Yeah.
We're gonna give it to them.
We're going to give the people what they want.
Give him to him nice and
Give it to them hard.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. There's going to be a lot of that happening, so I hope you're ready for it. So, we are in a high fantasy world. Oh no, I like that. It adds to the effects. Special effects. Done here in the studio.
Of my kitchen and dining room.
Yeah. In this world, our party starts off in the continent of Talamor, specifically in part known as the 8 Great Kingdom. These 8 Great Kingdoms are ruled by 8 ancient dragons, and each kingdom who's ruled by an ancient dragon kind of sees that dragon as their king and treats him as such. Our campaign started when a couple of our party members were fleeing the burning kingdom of Knoll, ruled by the ancient black dragon. They made their journey all the way down to the southern part of the kingdoms, to a kingdom that was suspended in the woods called the Kingdom of Tim, ruled by the ancient green dragon Tim. To which our party members actually got to meet and talk with as they were assigned their first official mission of the campaign. We got kitties in the background scratching stuff.
Yep.
I lost where I was going with that. I was doing so well too.
Damn cats.
They ruined everything. Shit! But our party members set off on their first mission with the promise of gold upon their return. And their mission was to escort I have my notes because I'm a good DM.
Yes. Good to have.
Yes. A 10th representative, the green dragonborn by the name of Oren Belloc. The party was assigned with keeping the dragon safe. Dragonborn safe. And so they travel throughout the day, and upon the end of their first night of travel, they are attacked by 2 young dragons. Dragons in this world, when they age, they don't age with intelligence because of a curse placed upon them by the gods. Every dragon is born more and less intelligent, more beast-like than the last. So that is why some dragons can rule kingdoms and other dragons are just animals in the woods for our parties to hopefully survive. Which they did.
Somehow.
Yeah,
barely.
We were both at 1 HP, and I just so happened to roll his armor class.
Yep, that was a fantastic shot.
That was incredible. Jesus Christ.
And before we continue on with what's happened so far in the campaign, I want to take a moment and introduce our players. Okay. So, give it up for Mr. Crofts.
Hey! Which one?
I'm seeing doubles.
Alright, I may or may not bring up overlays because I'm a nerd.
Go for it.
Okay. So.
All will be explained in our next podcast. Make sure to watch our next podcast.
Yep. You've got Leon.
Leon is an ex-soldier from the land of Alaver, a unique mixture of steampunk and the Wild West, and totally not based off of Arthur Morgan from Red Dead 2. Working as a steam engineer in the military, he was forced into the front lines where he experienced many horrors. After his service, he decided to use his sharp intellect to make weapons that would better help his fellow man on the battlefield. Thus, he created the steam crossbow. A powerful weapon able to project bolts with steam rather than bowstring. Now, he searches for materials and time so he can create the weapons of his dreams.
So with that, yeah.
And sitting next to you is the older brother we mentioned earlier.
Yeah, so my name's Thorian Thealeaf. I think, and I have it. I don't know a voice yet.
I like the one you were going with. That was pretty nice.
We're
going with this. So Thorian Thealeaf, and I'm pretty much like a master assassin, you know. So it's I got let's see, I'm copper tone, bright green eyes. I got a cheek scar.
Ooh.
That's hot.
Let's see, funny but vicious. Friends be welcome, foes be warned.
Oh,
you know,
that's good.
You know, I'm pretty much the wood elf of Lothoria. I'm lawfully good. I'm just gonna save
the rest.
Save the rest.
For in-game?
For the
I like
in-game
that.
kind of thing.
Alright.
I like that. Our other party members include Shay. She's playing a tea leaf. What?
A tea leaf.
Tea leaf. She's just tea. She's playing a tiefling by the name of Eris, who travels with a pseudo-dragon that looks a lot like our cat Smear. Also, we have Riley Walton from Riley's Walton Wheel of Wisdom.
Yeah, Walton's Wheel of Wisdom.
Walton Wheel of Wisdom.
It's been a minute.
It has. We need to bring that show back.
Oh, that was fun. That was a good time.
He's playing a character by the name of, what is his name?
Tamriel.
Tamriel. He's part of the Order, which is a religious group who kind of deal with paranormal things.
Literally think of Doomslayer in a medieval setting, and that's Tamriel.
Oh yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much.
We also have McPherson's character that was introduced and then conveniently left behind, which we'll get there soon. He's playing an artificer. Don't know the name yet, but will be joining us in and out. The way that the campaign is structured is it's following our two main characters, which is Leon and Thorn, and then all of the other party members kind of pop in whenever they need to.
Yeah, because scheduling is a bitch.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm lucky I get to have you guys as much as I do. So,
yeah.
For day shift.
We also have Philip's character,
I love
who
Philip's character.
we just met in the last session.
Who's on the back of his horse, I think.
Yep.
Yep.
That was crazy. So he's a barbarian human who is
represents.
Is he naked right now?
Yeah, he represents this meme. Insert meme, me.
Yeah.
pretty much.
And that's Phil's character.
Naked on my horse right now.
Yep. Our party obviously survived the dragon attack, but was then kidnapped by local Aborigine-like tribes, to which they had to prove themselves, and each one in their own way proved themselves to the warrior chief, and was granted a rank of warrior in the eyes of the chief, and was then allowed to pass through their land. They also got to experience some wildlife in the shape of very lizard-like kind of raptors. Remember the raptor from Jurassic Park that had the fan?
That came out.
Insert photo here. They promptly left land and was heading to the village. They fought some of these raptor-like creatures before making it into the actual village, to where they seemingly went to sleep to recover and were woken up in the middle of the night by their captain, asked a simple question whether or not they want to follow him or not. They agreed to follow him.
It's hard to say no to something like that when you're staring down someone who you know kicks
fought a
ass.
dragon together.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
know, blood, sweat, and tears, brothers.
Yeah.
We'll kill him if he's an asshole.
They follow his lead, and they were given very abrupt and short notice and instructions to carry out a very complex mission. And much to my surprise, they
Mine too.
came up with some really good ideas and executed them really well,
Yeah.
even though some of them kind of backfired.
Yes.
Others really succeeded. They were able to assassinate an individual that the secret organization, the Eye of Zion, requested them to assassinate. And then they fled the burning building that exploded
Yes.
and fled the village.
Because guards were infiltrating,
We were
and
trying
you
to
threw
get
out a
out
bomb.
of there, right?
Yeah.
Bombs away.
Actually, no. I think Philip's on the back of my horse because he has the woman.
I do.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Right.
Get back the
Right.
woman.
It's-
As a woman.
He assassinated the
Yeah.
guy that was laying in bed.
Right.
And the woman was
She wanted her necklace. She wanted her necklace, and
Yes.
this is odd. So when she goes for necklace, I go behind her, and it's bombs. Yeah.
And so he took the bombs, and that's why the building exploded. And also, if you ever try to infiltrate a building, don't dress up as the captain.
And don't
People
throw,
might recognize you.
Don't throw bombs in your room.
Yeah.
Picture
Yeah.
in-
Yeah. Yes.
Throw them
good,
outside.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Play with bombs
Keep them
safely.
outside.
Right.
Use your explosives safely.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you are officially caught up with our D&D session, and we are about to jump in to the first ever episode of whatever the fuck this is called.
I don't know.
Roll intro. Do we have one of those?
No.
All right.
I'll figure out something.
Alrighty. Well, Commander Aragon takes the rein of his horse and is beating either side, and you guys are fleeing in deep into the woods, and it's pitch dark out, but no one is creating any sort of light. You're just kind of knowing that you're on a path and hoping the horses can see better than you.
Right.
Except for those of you with dark vision, you have a little bit better sight about what's happening
Right.
ahead of you. And you're running through the woods for maybe 25 minutes. I need you both to roll a survival check for me.
First rolls.
First rolls. You gotta kick it off, man. Kick it off early.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh,
What'd you get?
Let's see, survival. Oh, that's a 9. I thought that was a 6. See, I got a 15.
Nice.
Not too bad.
No way.
No way!
Sometimes I do this.
Starting off with a down
Sometimes
20.
I do this.
Just insert like the glasses and the blunt and stuff like.
Yes. By the way, me and Shay are a little sick, so if I ever like crack or I
You got the Rona?
it's fucked
You got
up.
the Rona?
No, I don't have the Rona.
Dissipate.
I got the bronchitis now. Yeah.
Dissipate. No, I'm just kidding.
Gentlemen, is that at this point I'll allow you to pick your pencil choice tonight.
Yes.
It's for your note taking.
Oh shit, that's right. Fuck, I have to take notes. I will just use the back of this paper.
You don't cuss on camera.
Yeah, dude.
Damn, dude, shit.
What the fuck is wrong with you, Jeremy? Jesus.
It could be kids watching, Dan.
Yeah.
I mean,
Ian, I'm sorry.
you know.
It's okay. We're playing in the medieval times, and then in the medieval times, fuck meant fornication under the consent of the king.
Right.
So we're just saying you have to have permission to fuck, basically.
Yeah, which is also worse for children.
I don't know.
Yeah, you don't need permission.
Yeah. Except for the person you're fucking, of course.
Oh yeah, I'm not. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Consent, of course.
There's like shit. I just got on this whole social media thing and I've already fucked myself.
You know what I mean? Consent.
Alright.
He's a rapist.
Moving on. You guys, what did you make? 15 and a nat 20.
Natural 20 with
Overall, everyone
Yeah, with
made
my-
decent. They all passed their checks. So you guys carried on through the night without issue. About an hour, half an hour, 45 minutes in, Commander Aragon kind of slows down to a trot and looks back towards the rest of you and goes, "We'll set up camp here. I'm sure you have many questions. And he like slides off and just starts tying his horse up and starting setting up camp. And everyone kind of, you see Eris hops off her horse with the representative, Tim's representative.
Where exactly were we headed to?
You guys, the direction you were fleeing was the same direction you came in, so you assuming you're on the same path back to the Kingdom of Tim, but you haven't asked because you guys have been running.
Yes, from a lot of shit.
Yep.
From Bad News Bears.
Okay, so what's with the girl?
He's kind of like tying up the horse and looks back over at you, and then kind of, for the first time, really evaluates what your half of the mission has been.
Right.
Yeah.
And he goes, "What was with the explosion?"
I just point to her.
Yeah. We had to get it.
He kind of like starts to walk, and you can see now she's like almost conscious, like kind of in and out. And he kind of walks over to her, kind of examines, and this is for the first time you guys get to see what she actually looks like. In this form, she looks human, with kind of like this long, wavy black hair, with like these emerald green eyes and like these really red lips. A very fair looking lady, obviously dressed in like nightgown attire. You disturbed their sleep in the middle of them sleeping. And she kind of stirs awake, and he kind of just leans down and looks at her, and kind of stands up, kind of confused, and turns back and goes, "Who is she?"
And we're gonna say that it was I found her sleeping with. Or hold on, I gotta do my voice on. Sorry, I found her sleeping with the. Who's the man?
With whoever it was we're trying to kill. By the way, who is he and who is this organization?
And
who
why
are
did we
we?
join?
What are we a part of? Because I'd like to know. I got a dragon head sitting back there that was worth a lot of money.
I've got a bone.
And you would also know that the dragon heads went back with the winged to the kingdom.
And never mind. Alright.
So
I retract.
he kind of picks her up and like drags her off the horse and asks, "Has she been hostile?"
Yes.
And kind of just keeps whatever chain you used to tie her down. I think it was a ribbon of some sort. And kind of just keeps it on her and kind of puts her in an uncomfortable arm lock and like walks her over to where the fire's being made. And then he kind of like tosses her to Belvin Theacriel, you guys know as the Dragon Slayer.
Right.
The professional dragon killer that was hired for this particular mission. And Belvin kind of catches the woman. He's like, "I didn't know this was part of the prize. Or the reward money." He kind of just sits down with her.
Cheeky bastard.
And Aragon goes, "Enough with your jokes." They think that she might be tied in with them. And he kind of like goes from sitting back to standing up and like holding her as if she's like gross now. His whole kind of demeanor changes.
It's like, oh my god, this
She's a
has to do with that
shapeshifter,
guy.
right?
You would know from your last encounter that there was a moment when you saw her face like
Oh
ripple.
yeah, you're right.
So you're pretty sure she's a shapeshifter.
As well.
Or as it commonly known as a changeling. However, Aragon, as he sits down, turns to you and goes, "We thought there was only one of them. But two. How many could there possibly be?" And you hear Belvin, he's like holding her, he's like, "I don't know. Really, there's only one way to find out." And he kind of lifts her up and holds her over the small fire that has started to accumulate.
Sweet.
And like he takes the knife and cuts off her boot, where the boot kind of loosens and falls off, and it's just exposed skin. He starts to lower her down into the
I'm
fire.
gonna look at him and be like, before we continue further, you mind telling me what the fuck all of this is?
He just doesn't pay in mind as he lowers her closer, and she starts to like, you can hear like, and she's not screaming.
I got another idea.
But if you look, like her throat starts to ripple.
Ooh.
ripple, ripple until the head kind of snaps. And then the hair kind of curls up into the skull, and the body kind of conforms. And he's like, that's what I thought. And takes the knife and just jabs it into her head, which you can see now has like the lining of the jaws like expanded a little bit, and you can see teeth now turning like human teeth that start to sharpen up a little bit.
Whoa.
And just kind of stabs the head and pulls out, and there's this green blood that just starts spewing and just kind of drops it into the fire. And sits down and like starts cleaning his knives. And from the time that you've spent with both Commander Aragon and Dragon Slayer Belvin, which hasn't been a super extended amount of time, but the past like 72 hours completely every moment, you've never seen such cold-hearted actions
Right.
towards anything, not even dragons.
Well,
Right.
what about when they burned down my home? Didn't I have a little bit? Didn't they burn down the forest of Lithoria? Didn't I have a burn and hate?
You did, but it was not caused from these people.
People, right?
Yeah, these are your adopted family.
Right.
These are who you consider your people now.
Right, because I didn't.
And Aragon kind of sits down on like one of the fallen logs as the fire like kind of crackles and kind of goes, I didn't want to involve you in this. It was never our intention. We keep our numbers very few. I am part of a secret organization called the Eye of Zion. I am third rank. It is the responsibility of the Eye of Zion to weed out corruption and evil within the world. It can start and brew within a kingdom, or it can start at the farmlands. It's our responsibility to make sure that this evil does not destroy the world and the peace that we've worked so hard to keep.
What do you define as evil?
Oh, evil are the intentions to disrupt and destroy peace. We know that...
Is this a religion?
No, the Eye of Zion is open to all people. In fact, it's the reason why we broke off from the Order. The Eye of Zion was the Order until the Order took over. Or our numbers grew so large that we decided to cut off the cancer and let it become its own thing. That particular cut was what you now know as the Order. I trusted you. This is why I woke you up. We could not do this alone. There was too many things happening too quickly. It is true that your mission was to escort Orin Belloc here, but we used this mission as a cover mission for our own. Our mission was to see if the malicious and the ill intent behind King Tim was an uprising from a more sinister force. We came here with our investigation and also to investigate certain rumors of a research going on. He kind of points to the passed out Philip, who's still naked, just on top of the horse.
He's a researcher.
He is an experiment.
Oh. That explains the
Yes.
lack of Dr. Garb.
To which his character just and just kind of like sloops off the horse and like falls onto the ground and just kind of rolls over, just like sleep, fast asleep. And he goes, yes, well, that is also probably one of the most dangerous beings around.
Yeah, I believe that after seeing what I saw during our last fight.
It is our responsibility to make sure our friend here returns to the kingdom of Tim unharmed. It is there that we will decide what to do with him.
What happens after that?
After that, we part our ways until we have another mission for you.
How will y'all contact us?
We have our ways. As of now, you are acolytes. You will then climb the ranks. There are 5 ranks. I am rank 3. Belvin is also rank 3. You count down from 5. So bottom rank is 5. Top rank is rank 1.
Correct. We're 5.
You are actually acolytes.
So that's 6.
He kind of pauses for a moment and like cocks his head, and Belvin, who's like sitting next to him, just goes, "Yeah, it would be 6." He kind of goes,
So acolyte is a beginner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Commander Aragon kind of like wipes off the smirk and kind of goes, "Our mission was to see if the source that was causing the uprising was done by an individual. And though we're not sure if it is or not, changelings are never a good sign."
Yeah, I don't think so either. We don't need nothing coming to become something
So
else.
since we just went into a hostile or not semi-hostile environment and assassinated somebody, doesn't this mean that there's going to be conflict between our land and theirs?
The village we went to has always been a part of the kingdom of Tim. It's only been in the recent months that their uprising has begun. The assassination was to be quiet, but you can't exactly hide an explosion. We could have passed it off as an early death or a sick.
Yeah. Well, situations happen. Situations change.
We cannot fault you. Your mission was to eliminate the suspect, which you did, seeing your own means necessary. And we have evidence, but without anyone leading them, I doubt the militias will continue. Contempt for Tim, however, that is another thing. People's hearts are harder to change than their minds. Nonetheless, you did well. You completed the mission and you didn't lose anyone. In fact, you happened to gain someone. And speaking of someone, he turns around and like looks over and like you see now Eris has already set up her hammock.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like half dozed off, like rocking in the hammock. He goes, "I was not expecting her to get involved with all this. She was not supposed to become a member. But what can you do?"
Yeah. She's a feisty one at that.
It is what it is.
She likes to mix it up, change it up.
As you say that, you feel a tickle around your neck as Vex kind of curls up next to you and then like sees a lightning bug and like jumps off to go chase it.
I've only known her for a few days. I've never seen a dragon before. And then I saw a really big one. That one's tiny. I got memories, man.
Flashbacks. Blame I am. Aragon kind of sits down, starts rubbing his forehead. He goes, "You must have questions, or did I cover everything?"
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to bounce off of whatever you said.
Okay, I was gonna say, where exactly are we gonna, from after this we go our separate ways, right?
It would be.
Or are you coming with me?
Sure. I mean, I'm always willing to make some gold.
Is there any kind of jobs or anything that we could,
I can check. There's local listings in the Kingdom of Tim for oddball jobs. What the fuck was that? Oddball jobs. But I can check with some commanding officers. We might have some work for you.
So if you're rank 3, who's the top gunner?
Well, the only rank 1 in this area would be the king.
Oh, shit. Okay. Alright.
And is he rank 1 for service rendered? Was he like
All
just
members
'cause he's
start
king?
as acolytes. Bless you.
Bless you. So I guess we shouldn't fuck around with that particular individual. Although I wasn't planning on it, that's not what I meant.
He kind of like cocks his head towards you for a second, and then the other one just kind of snickers. He's like, yeah.
Unless he's a changeling.
Yeah.
They don't laugh at that. It's just dead quiet as they just both look at you.
I'm just like,
Captain Aragon goes, we're all pretty beat up from tonight's events. Let's try to get some rest. I'll take first watch.
alright.
Belvin, you're with me. He's like, yes, sir. As an interesting point of note, you do have the same amount of help that you did last game because you haven't taken a full rest yet.
Right. Which means I was down to 41.
Down to 20.
21? No? Yeah.
So much math.
So much math.
Yeah.
Either way,
Well, there.
that's
21, and
Oh.
there's a 9 here.
Oh.
Yeah, so you're probably pretty beat up. But are we getting a full night's rest? Are we taking a long rest?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Let me roll. Do some rolling. Alright. It's around Thorin. You're fast asleep. And you start to hear tethers of whispers. And a certain voice reaches out to you from the tethers of Yo. You okay there?
Off the couch, Abby.
Abby.
Off the couch. Get off the couch.
Get your hair off the couch.
There you go. Just probably been sitting there for like 30 minutes.
Right.
Go to the moment.
These tethers of whispers start to pull at your mind, and a certain one it stands out, reaches out to you, and it's a solid voice that just says that. It just says, speak with me. Come and speak with me a while.
Who are you?
Come and speak with me. It kind of like fades off into the distance as you hear, Thorin, wake up. Wake up, and then you can feel like the rocking of your shoulder. And you look up, and Commander Aragon is standing over you. He goes, you have second watch.
Okay.
When the moon dips behind those trees, he like points over to it. Wake up. The man with the fancy hat.
Okay.
And he kind of like, you can tell he's tired. He goes, nothing happened. It's pretty dead. And he goes and goes sleep. And now you can hear like some bugs here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Like off in the distance every now and then there's like grass or cricket or leaves being crunched.
Yeah.
It's a pretty lively evening for being in the middle of the woods.
Right.
The fire is like these deep, dark red ambers with occasional, because of the structure failure, like some fire fairies come out. But you were all alone, and everything is dead silent except for occasional snoring from individuals nearby that drift in and out. Some shifting of the bodies. Go ahead and roll a perception check for this.
12 plus perception. Perception would be. Don't have it on the I can do.
No, you have to be proficient enough to do
Proficient
it.
to do that, right? Correct.
So,
Yeah.
other than that, it would just be your wisdom, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Alright. So what'd you roll?
I'd say 13 in total.
Okay. So the night goes on, and you swear off in the distance you see a light. Like this greenish light. And then it kind of disappears out. You see like lightning bugs nearby you. Most of them are like this dark red amber glow of lightning bugs. But every now and then you see like a blue one or a green one. You kind of doze off a little bit, but come back to kind of think about your past. You think a lot about the dream. It felt so real.
Wait, hold on. I was awake I was told to go on my shift, and now I'm in a dream world?
No, you're just thinking about the dream you had before you were woken up.
Woken up, okay. Thinking about the man that was telling me to come.
From there, you watch the moon, and the moon starts to dip. And you get a about sense that it's time to wake up Leon for his shift.
Okay.
What would you have to do?
I would like to just scan the area one more time.
Go ahead and roll for it.
Alright. Real quick.
16.
16. Alright, go ahead and roll a D100 for me.
What is that?
D100.
Yeah, the percentile.
It's 2 percentile. It's
So you wanna... Here, I have these prepared if you wanna roll them.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's these two.
16.
That would be 6.
That's 6? Oh. Even with the 2 zeros? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's right. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry.
Alright, so you got a 6. Cool. One last scan. There's some beautiful fireflies out tonight. But most of them have gone to sleep. So you just take in the last little bit. Everything seems clear.
Can I just like stay for I just want to smoke a pipe for a little bit longer. Is that cool?
Yeah, go for it. You take the time to smoke the pipe and
Correct.
everything is clear.
Okay, well, I'm going to go and proceed to wake up.
What? Oh, my turn.
Yeah.
Alright. And I get up.
Alright.
I go out there and I light up my pipe and I take my watch. So I sit by the campfire.
Go ahead and roll
Perception.
perception.
Alright. That is 16.
16. Or D100.
D100. Alright.
Or percentile.
That is 71.
71.
Nervous now. I hate percentiles.
You're sitting there, and there's a patch of grass where you guys are set up, like this tall, luscious grass.
Mm-hmm.
And you see something out of the edge of your eye, and you go for your sting, just to hold it. And there's just enough light shining down from the sky, and the little bit of light that you get, you can see like these horns come out, and it looks like a very big buck.
Okay.
And it's this beautiful, like, dark brown, blackish fur, and it's tall. It stands easily like 6 foot tall. It's just, it's like, and his ears are like twitching, and suddenly you see them go. He kind of looks over towards you, and then runs across the grass. And when it does, it disturbs all the fireflies that were resting.
Oh.
So this beautiful arrangement of like blues and greens and reds, just, and it's a beautiful sight.
Ain't that pretty?
So like, coming from the background that you've come from,
Right.
where the landscape has been really broad and out, it's this condensed kind of woodlandscape is a new environment, and this small display of color is a beautiful sight. Something you've never seen before. You're captured in the beauty of it. And as you're looking through the fireflies, you see a green light. and you're listening, you can hear the deer running off. And the fireflies kind of settle. And then you just hear.
I draw my crossbow. And I pressurize her.
And I pressurize.
Well, you see, darting from tree to tree, is this raptor-like creature. But unlike the ones you've seen before, this one is a deep, dark, black color with a solid green streak going down the side. And you can see these green streaks, they light up. And the end of its tail has this tiny little dot that flickers, kind of like a dragonfly. Not a dragonfly, a firefly. And you can see, as it's like approaching you, its fans on the side of its neck. And when it does, it's this dazzling display of lights. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Fuck. Oh shit. Okay, wisdom save. Okay. That's +3. I'd say 23.
23?
I rolled a natural 19.
What the heck? What is your modifier on?
My wisdom saving throw is a +3.
Oh my goodness. That's awesome. Yeah. No.
Alright.
Fine. You see the display.
Shit.
After watching the fireflies, you're like, this is so beautiful.
Damn, you're pretty.
And you can see you're not distracted by the lights anymore. You can see the giant maw that's opening up to attack you.
This ain't like a boiler room.
Go ahead and roll for initiative.
Alright. Initiative. Let's see, that is a 14.
Well, you have your first initiative. What would you like to do?
Alright, did I give my pressure one?
You
said I did?
did.
Alright. In that case, I will, I'm going to go to pressure 2, and then I'm going to fire at it.
Alright.
So, I'm going to roll. Do I go for attack?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. That's an 11, and let's see. Oh, it's +2, and I use the pluses from this sheet on anything I roll, right?
Yeah.
Do I have a proficiency bonus?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So that's a. Let's see, that's 14. That's 16 to hit.
16 to hit. So you're pressurizing and you go to shoot it, and the lights kind of glare off your eye, and it shoots through the fan. Like,
Fuck, 16 misses? Shit. Okay.
and just stands there.
I'm just gonna be like, shit! I'm gonna reload,
Okay,
and I'm just gonna fire a standard crossbow shot at it.
go for it.
Normal damage sees. That misses. That's a 10.
You go to shoot again, and you're sure you got your eye trained on it, but it moves. It's really the pitch blackness of its body, and then the dazzling lights on certain parts of its body makes it almost unhittable as it darts in and out of what you can kind of see. You see that you start to believe, and taking notes in your intelligence, you're starting to put together that these creatures are night fighters. They grew like this to be great hunters at night. And there's at that moment you're like, oh shit.
Oh, fuck.
I'm the only one awake.
Yep.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and roll for everybody else. So everybody roll initiative.
Alright. As I just start, help, help, help!
Oh, 2 14s.
Oh, buddy.
What did you get?
He got a 6 total. Yeah.
Ooh.
Natural 3.
It's a little hard to set up a battlefield here.
I
Alright.
can move some shit. We can move some stuff.
What was your initiative for all?
My initiative was, fuck. I I rolled a. Did I roll natural? No, that was for the wisdom saving throw. I think I rolled like a 16 or something.
16? We'll go with
I think
16.
it was 16.
The internet will correct us.
Yeah, the internet will tell me I'm wrong and I'm a liar and I should die because of this.
Yep. Alright, so we got 16. What'd you roll? You said 6, but that's right. Alright, we got.
Alright, gotta bring out my other sheet.
Alright. So, now that the surprise round. I'm going to finish the surprise round and then we'll go into initiative.
Oh,
So, you had your surprise round, and now they get their surprise round.
Fuck. They? God dang it.
So, as you're like, trained your eye, all you hear is this. As you cannot see it, but feel the ground shake behind you and realize that you just got ambushed.
Oh, shit.
So it's going to go ahead and make an attack on you. That's a nat 3. So as it goes to chomp down, you hear it just at the right time and you roll yourself forward and you just see the claw. And you're like, oh no!
Yeah.
Alright.
Shit!
But you roll straight to the second one, so the second one's going to take their attack.
Yeah, like Indiana Jones when the cobra comes from
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Nope. So it's just like that scene from Jurassic Park where all the dinosaurs are like biting, you're just kind of like dodging through them. You're like, oh god!
Shit!
And as you're doing this, you're like stepping on people, like trying to wake them up, like I'm not being attacked.
Get up!
So you wow, this is recording for a while.
Oh yeah. Here, let me see.
So as you back up, I think we're fine as long as the batteries on the cameras are fine.
Oh yeah. I'm just curious. I'm gonna check.
As you back up, that ends their turn, and we start at the top of the initiative. Jeremy, what would you like to do? I'm gonna set up the battlefield.
An hour and 19 minutes.
Oh, nice.
And we do have that green plane if you want to use that. Just for fun.
What?
And then those green planes.
Oh yeah.
That's
All
a
right.
good
I've got your group there, so actually you have your own dice. I'll mark you guys with your own dice.
Okay. In that case, I will use bones.
Oh, we have characters too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We have our minis. We finally have minis.
Yeah. We got minis.
I don't know what you're doing.
It's this one for right now. I got another one on the way. Right now, I'm just using Sergeant Forge with his shotgun.
I'm going to use these two as our bad guys. Good luck, fuckers. Let's begin.
Oh shit.
Alright.
Okay.
It is your
gotta,
turn.
Gotta get over. Oh yeah, that's right. Fuck. Okay. How close are they?
They are within 5 feet of you. You just dodged their mouths.
Yep. Okay. Oh god. Okay. I gotta pull out shit that I never use. I gotta pull my sword because they're within 35 feet.
Yep.
They're in melee.
Yep.
The only thing I can do is fire my crossbow, but it's a d6 plus dex. What's that? Short sword. Also a d6 plus dex. Fuck it, I'll use my short sword.
There you go.
It has a +6 on here with my short sword. Is that right? Or is that wrong?
That is wrong.
Okay, I want to make sure. What would be my plus
For a short sword
for a short sword?
that you're not proficient in,
Would that just be nothing? Just
you
straight
just
roll?
add your say it's a simple weapon,
Okay.
so it would go in the class of crossbow. So I would just use your +3 for it.
Okay. Just want to make sure because my cross. That's an actual 20.
Alright.
3. So yeah.
Which one are you striking?
I was attacking the one that was right there. That was like right in front of.
Perfect.
So I pulled out my sword and I was just gonna jab him one good time with my
Alright.
sword.
That hits. Roll damage and double the dice.
All right. Let's see. Short sword d6 +3. Hey, that's a 3, so that makes it a 6, which makes it 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. So, as it lunges for another attack, you, at the last moment, throw your crossbow to your back and also draw your sword at the same time, cutting the lower jaw of it. And just moving the head up from biting you. And you're like still stumbling back, but now you've tasted blood and you are ready for this fight.
Alright. Bring it on. So whose turn is it?
It would now be
Basic got it with a 20.
Belvin's turn. Belvin's going to use half of his movement to stand up. Belvin's then going to take out his special axes
Yes.
that he has.
Has a chain.
That has the chain. I need to look at what those things are called, but he has it.
Yeah.
And he's going to stand up. He's going to start twirling one of them, and then he's just going to sling it out towards the one that is on your flanking side.
Okay.
Make one strike against him. Nope. As he slings it around, the raptor kind of like cocks his head and like sees it. You can see now they have 3 eyes on each side going up the frame of their head.
That's cool.
So as the blade as the blade comes swinging around, the raptor just kind of jumps over it and like he keeps going. He draws it back into his hand. He's like, "These things are fast."
Yep.
To which Commander Aragon goes, "Understood." He's going to use half of his movement to stand up, the other half of his movement to close the gap to provide some backup for Leon here.
I forgot to use careful observations. Gotta take it.
And he's going to take his kind of like his axe or his spear. It's like half spear, and he's going to run to the side and kind of sling it across. That'll do.
Yay.
Alright. We're going to roll some damage.
Nope.
Ooh. Nice. Commander Aragon coming in clutch as always. Alright, guys.
Oh no.
That's good stuff.
Yeah? What is it? Because nobody else knows what it is. What is this?
This is lime salt.
Lime salt.
He's just chugging some lime salt over here.
This man is a citrus addict
Try
for
it.
as long as I've known him.
Try it.
Have you ever had strictly citric acid?
Go
I've
ahead.
been in there, man.
Go ahead. Ha!
It's a real deal.
Ha!
Anyways, that's all I'm saying.
Oh fuck. I think I cleared my chest a little bit. I was wrong.
Wow. Instant heartburn. It is now the raptor's turns.
Wonderful.
It really does give heartburn a little bit, don't it?
Yeah. Immediately.
It's like, oh. Okay.
Alright. So,
Man, you're old. I'm just kidding.
yeah, really. This raptor is going to use its it's going to use multi-attack.
Oh great.
And
Oh great.
it is flanking with the other raptor, so it gets pack tactics.
Shit.
So it gets advantage on the attacks. So first attack, that's going to be 18.
Yes, that is.
Okay. Second attack, also 18.
Alright, let's get hit.
Okay. Both those two.
Means whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna get damage.
That's going to be.
I have full health. Well, do we complete our short rest? Fuck!
Well, you would have completed a short rest, so you can just expend one of your hit dice to reroll hit points.
What's
So
what do I roll?
when you take a short rest, you can expend your hit dice.
Right.
So whatever your hit dice would be, which is whatever you roll to get your life. I think the D10.
Yeah, it's D10.
So you can roll 1d10 and add that to your health pool.
Alright. 7 points. Did he get a short rest?
He also got a short rest, so he can do the same.
Right now.
Well, no, we just woke your ass up. Because you got it.
Wait, which one do I turn? Which one do I throw? Square one?
Yeah. Well,
No, what?
for your life as a rogue, rogues are D8.
D8. Okay. So you'll roll this bad boy, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
7. Awesome. So you also healed 7 points.
Nice.
From what, 9?
Yeah. Oh
Okay.
my god.
Um.
Okay.
Anyways, that was. It's gonna be 12 points of piercing damage
12 points. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
as the raptor kind of bit into you twice,
Oh shit.
like into one shoulder, and then kind of bit in more so it can get a better hold on you.
Right.
And it's actually going to use its last attack to strength grapple you.
Okay.
So go ahead and make a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw. Wonderful. That's a 13 on saving throw.
Okay. You are considered grappled
Shit.
at this point.
I'm gonna make noise.
Okay.
Noise.
No.
Cut this out, me. Cut this out. Cut this out, me. Cut this out. Cut this out, me.
Out of here.
Yeah, we can actually take a short break.
Alright.
Just so I can see if everything's been
We're going to take a break and we'll be back in just a moment.
with Eris. If you will.
Maybe.
Music is gonna come out. You gotta do it again. No, I'm kidding.
Cut. Sync.
That actually seemed really off on there.
No, it's just a
That's
Oh, okay.
Alright, so, hey guys, we're back. We took a little bit of a break.
Lean off screen.
So we're going to pick up where we left off. And I believe we've just gone through the first raptor's turn.
Yes.
It did some damage to our Leon.
Yes, it did. It did,
Oh, you know what's funny? You didn't fill me in at all.
And now we will fill in Shay, who just got home not too long ago. Basically, you guys fled the village. Once you fled the village, you guys traveled for about an hour, and then you set up camp, and you went to bed.
Sounds like me.
And so, you were rudely awaked by the sound of screaming men, because you are camping away from the main camp. Set up your camp next to Oren Belblock, the representative that you were hired to protect. To which you are disturbedly woken up, and the first thing you notice is Leon being attacked by these two large black raptor-like creatures with these glowing marks on the side of their bodies and their tails. They look a lot like the fan creature from Jurassic Park, where it fans out. But the fan is iridescently lit up and bright. And they are currently trying to kill Leon.
Alright, who's who? Let's just say, like, I don't remember any of the campaign before this point.
Sure.
The person's with me.
Yeah, you
Why?
you have stuck by the representative because you were hired to protect them,
Oh, okay.
and
Last
you're
time I
only
lost him in a
interested
bush.
in the money.
That was the last thing I remember was I lost him in a bush.
He rejoined,
Okay.
along with Naked Philip, who is still
And
asleep on the ground.
So where are we? What's our goal?
Your goal is to not die by these creatures,
Like what? Like the overall goal?
and then the overall goal is to return to the kingdom of Temp.
Okay, that's where I was trying to get.
Right.
All right, and the only way to get to there is through these things.
Yep, you were ambushed while taking your long rest.
Can we go around?
They are on top of you.
They are attacked.
I mean, they're on top of them.
You are more than
There's
welcome
only
to flee
two.
if you would like to flee. However,
I feel
we'll
like a
get
dick
there.
for fleeing.
Yeah, you kind of are.
Well, I mean, I'm supposed to keep the guys safe. Why'd you leave them with me?
We'll get there when it becomes your turn.
Yeah.
For now, we're going to go
I
to
know.
the second raptor's turn. It's going to use pack tactics plus you are grappled, so that's going to be advantage.
Oh, that's right.
I wish the camera could see her.
I know.
They can't.
Yeah, let's go.
She just chills with me.
That'll be a 19 to hit.
Me?
Yep.
That hits.
And an 18 to hit.
That also hits.
Alright. It's also going to use its third attack.
A look of disapproval.
22 to hit.
Was that a nat 20?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh no. Oh no.
Finish him. I'm kidding.
33 to hit. No, I'm kidding.
No, it's not about that's damage. That's what it is.
That's damage.
I'm already pulling it up. That's bad.
What's that in like 2?
That's I'm fucked.
No, you gotta go 2 octaves up. What's that?
I'm fucked.
No, up.
I'm fucked.
There we go.
Yeah.
You did the.
Up.
That would be 28 points of damage.
28 points of damage.
He's
Oh,
dead.
you are fucked.
Fuck.
As the raptor just
Oh.
claws into your back, it kind of crawls on top of you and bites into your shoulder.
Wait, run to.
Ah!
Run. Wait, who's the guy that heals people?
We don't
Yeah,
Run
there
to
we
heal
go.
people. Run to him, ask him to heal you. Seriously.
Reaching out. Help.
From there, it is now Thorn's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna kick some fucking ass.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
What are you gonna do?
I'm attacking the biggest baddest out of this one.
Right now, that would be the one that's currently on Leon's back, biting into his neck.
I'm jumping
Help.
out. I
Would
got
it be
you.
a
bro.
good idea
I got
to
you.
tell
I'm
the
killing
guy
him
to
right
stay
now.
there?
It's 3
Roll
attacks.
from the gods.
Bullshit. Hey, that's not terrible. What's your what do you add?
When I don't know I'm there, right?
You didn't take the hide action.
Right, but he's also
But-
it's also in combat with somebody
Yeah.
else,
But-
which
but-
means he gets.
If you went around to this one, you could get your flank action, and it would be advantage, which would give you sneak attack. However, if you come around to this side, it's too congested over here for it to work.
All right.
So you want to move your movement from here to here is probably 30 feet, so you can get to the back side of them if you want to make a back striking.
Okay,
that's
do
30
I
feet,
still
I'm
have
like
enough
90
time to
feet
make
away.
a actual?
Yeah, so go ahead and that was your roll to attack.
Yeah, that's the first
Yes.
roll. What do you add?
It's
I'm
gonna be a
having
sneak
all kinds
attack,
of
right?
bad Ideas.
So 12 plus 8 plus
You better hope I have some good ass name.
plus what?
Yeah.
What else would it be? Plus the proficiency.
Oh, God.
10,
Yeah,
8,
if you're proficient within knives, which you are.
23.
23, that hits.
Fuck. Jesus Christ.
Alright, go ahead and roll sneak attack damage.
Yeah. Not the D20. What dice do you use for?
For knives, it'd be 1d4, and then sneak attack is d6, whatever level he's at. So your triangle for the knife, and then your d6,
Okay.
and your level 5,
Yeah.
5, correct.
which would be
It would be
How
2.
many?
It actually changed, didn't it? No, I think it's
There you
so
go.
1d6 piercing.
Yeah. What?
I thought that's
no. So for your sneak attack,
oh, sneak attack.
for sneak attack,
306.
Doing a
3d6. So
Shit.
it'd be one triangle and then
Kill him! Kill him! Kill him!
that.
Kill him.
That's all it is.
Kill him! I said kill him, damn it! Damn it!
Nice.
So 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's good.
Plus what?
That's real
6,
solid, dude.
That's
Jeez.
13, 14, 15, 16, 18. 18
Points of
damage.
damage. Damn.
Points of damage.
Dude, that's sick.
Alright.
I mean, at a 22 being max, that's really fucking good.
You said 18 points of damage?
Correct.
Wonderful. Alright. Eris, I'm gonna put you down here.
Just put me down. Put me on my misery.
Alright. You are now dead.
No.
No.
No. I gotta be low. No.
You are currently over here in your hammock,
Just
and you're sitting up out of the hammock. You now see this chaos that's just happening. You can't really make out what's attacking. You just see dark streaks with like light, because it's the middle of the night, flashing around. and
Would you
people
have dark
screaming.
vision though?
Well, that ruins what I was gonna do, my bad.
Well, I mean, you can see because you have dark vision. It's just not daylight.
Oh, okay.
So
That doesn't make any sense.
dark vision means you can see, but it's a different spectrum of light.
So I can either see or I can't.
You can see well enough to do whatever the fuck you want to do.
No, I can.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, you
So I know what they are.
Yes.
Well, you just told me I didn't.
They're doing it again. They're doing it again.
They're
That's
bickering.
because yeah.
that's spicy.
So do I actually know anything about them? If I was to roll to see if I could find out something about them, would that be my roll? Like, would that be my turn?
It depends on what exactly you're trying to discern.
What do you want to discern?
Do I know what scares them? Do I know what these creatures are afraid of? Do I know what they are? I assume I would have to know what they are to know what they're afraid of.
What is your intelligence level?
Fucking stupid. Probably.
No, your intelligence is a 12.
It's 12, not bad.
That's good.
Not bad.
You can use your action to observe and gain information.
I don't think that would tell me what I need to know.
I mean, based off of how they're moving and how they're interacting, it's reminiscent of the raptors from the village, but these seem less tame.
So I don't know what they're afraid of.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I was looking for.
Alright.
I don't know. Like, they raptors? Does that mean they're afraid of dragons or not?
There's only one way to find out.
Alright, well, I'm gonna use one of my new things then.
Alright.
Ah, shit.
Some coaster.
I'm gonna use
sticking to the
thaumaturgy
really
and create a dragon noise from the distance
Oh,
to
shit.
try and scare them off.
Okay.
Oh, boy. Oh,
This
no.
could go. Well, I'm too far away to use any other actions.
Yeah, no, you're good, you're good.
Should I run?
Well, I know you're about to hear a dragon.
Should I roll? Can I roll?
No, you don't need to roll for thaumaturgy.
But I am dirty.
Yeah, no, it's cantrip.
Oh, okay. I don't remember how to do these things, so bear with me. I'm stupid when it comes to this game.
No, you're fine. And that's gonna be interesting as shit. I'm
I need you
excited.
both to roll a perception check.
Because you guys have no idea what's going on either, so I'm probably gonna scare the shit out of you.
Yeah,
guys, too.
yeah, you're gonna scare the piss out of us.
Try
Well,
an 18,
I'm gonna
pal.
scare you and possibly
Please.
save your life.
22.
18.
Cool. Alright, so as
Wait, 18 plus. No, just 18.
as the raptors getting ready to make another attack, all you see is this shadow appear behind it. And you can see a little bit of glimmer from the knives being pulled out. As two knives just sink into the neck of the raptor and pulls you off of it, so you're no longer grappled.
Yeah.
But there is a raptor on top of you, and as you're wrestling the raptor, it throws you off and you land on the ground, and you're ready to go in for another attack. When in unison, everyone kind of stops and stands still, and the raptor's, the one that's on your back, kind of hops off and gets itself into a position where it can go for a better attack.
I'm just like,
And they just kind of stop. And you can see like the fans are waving and the lights are very spectacular. And then the fans go and they kind of like look from side to side. And at first you're like, what are they doing? And then you can hear
Flapping in the distance.
and there's these leaves that start to fall as the wind starts to pick up a little bit.
Turns out.
Oh,
shit.
I disappear.
yeah, yeah. Yeah,
You guys all rolled a high enough perception to notice that it was not a dragon.
Okay.
However, the raptors did not.
Yes!
Yay!
So they
Nice.
take off.
Yes!
Oh wait, hold on. Oh, okay, so the
Nice.
spell is an actual spell to cause.
Yeah,
sound?
it
Yeah.
makes the sound.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thaumaturgy's fucking
And you
awesome.
guys,
That's badass.
I'll say you have time to like regroup, and everyone's kind of standing there.
I'm gonna take a pot shot at the one that was biting me.
I feel like an idiot.
Well,
but
they
that's
both
badass.
they both leave your
Which gives us attack of opportunity.
right if you want to take it.
I will fucking take that
Dude,
shit.
don't fuck this up.
I will fire a shot at that bitch.
15.
What is
Not
that?
bad.
Shit. Where's? Oh shit. I put it somewhere.
Are they? Do I know if they're resistant to
cop.
anything?
You wouldn't.
Okay.
So I'm proficient.
I didn't know.
What is it?
I didn't
He
know
has
if
an
you said
ability
they-
that can tell you, but
Oh,
I
I didn't know
use
if
it.
they had like
18?
scales or anything. I
18
assumed
it's
they-
its armor's class.
Yes.
I don't know how you keep doing this, but it's impressive.
I don't,
18.
I wasn't sure because I was thinking like anything that has scales
All
is
right,
probably
and that was
resistant
just
to, like,
a-
fire
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
That's just
But
a D6 plus Dex.
I can't remember what you said the texture of their skin is. So.
Right. It's very lizard-like.
It's plus my Dex modifier, right?
Yeah.
So that's 4 points of damage, and just for the fuck of it, careful observations.
Careful observations. Remind me what that does for me again?
Careful observations. After hitting a target, you can use your bonus action to carefully watch and see the reactions, and you learn
To
their
learn their
weaknesses.
Nice.
Sweetness.
Coolio.
So as you load one last beam as the raptor is
Just
like,
piss of
and
shit.
you're like, and it sinks into the jaw, and the raptor's like stops, and it's like, and like breaks his neck and
Okay,
starts clawing to
Right.
like pull the bolt out, and you get a sense that it doesn't have any resistances, it doesn't have any immunities.
Okay.
So they're just normal creatures. The only kind of defense is their natural hide.
Okay.
So they are not resistant to fire, or electricity or anything like that. You're not getting any kind of sense that they are enhanced in any way.
Right.
Ooh, that's nice.
They just fail.
After like it like shakes its head, it like continues running off.
Yeah.
And after a moment, you kind of like the
Yeah, get on, bitch!
kind of fades out, and you guys are all back to back now.
I'm so disappeared.
Except for you,
ran
you
off.
disappear. Go ahead and roll stealth for me.
That was smart, actually. I'll be honest. I did not expect that to go the way it did.
I was not expecting that plan.
7 plus.
I was expecting
Okay.
fire and destruction.
Yeah, I know. Chaotix, man. They can be fucking great.
Well, I was actually thinking, I was like, I can't use any of my stuff because one, I'm too far away. Because you said he was 30 feet and he was pretty close, which meant I was at
17.
least 60 feet away.
Yeah.
17.
And I was like,
17?
if I use anything, I'm gonna kill Jeremy. Because it would be aimed at the one closest to me, which was the
Yeah.
one that was on you.
Yeah. That was smart. That was good. Good play, Shay. Good play.
Commander Aragon goes, pack up camp, re-ride on.
Is there anything you can do about this? And I just kind of show the gashes.
As he walks by, he lays his hand on your neck, and there's this like hot sensation, like almost like being cauterized, but then it like melts away, like
Very
almost
high.
like the muscle
It's-
relaxer.
You gotta go high.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. 3 points of health.
That's something.
That's better than no health.
Alright.
Um,
I'll take it.
Belvin walks by and just tosses you like a little
Did you put air
glass.
Oh. What's this?
Greater healing. Keeps walking.
Oh, fuck yeah. Hell yeah. I'll take that shit.
So
Pina colada.
roll 3 d4s.
3 d4s. Alright.
All of the D4s.
Uno.
1,
Both.
4, 6. 6 total. 6 points of healing.
Wonderful. It's like a nice warm drink in your belly. Kind of rejuvenates you a little bit.
Alright. Okay.
You guys get on your horses and ride throughout the night and well into the next morning and into the next day. You all suffer a point of exhaustion.
Yeah.
Did you finish
Um,
this?
I need some coconuts.
For my character.
No.
Coconut?
Yes, no, maybe. Yes, no.
At first level of exhaustion,
So
you
just
have
like
disadvantage on
yeah,
all
I don't
ability
get
checks.
I don't know. What?
At first level exhaustion, you have disadvantage on all ability checks.
Also, the thing I also forgot to do is I forgot to add your some of your skills that you had. So we got disability on all ability checks.
Yes,
Or
sir.
disadvantage. Excuse me. Okay.
Disability on all ability checks.
I'm disabled in athletics.
I only have 2 arms.
We sure thinking coconut.
Yeah, just for the.
Dude, that's what me and Jessica were doing last night.
They were.
I was like, I'm gonna majestically walk over because she was on the ground because she fell because she's stupid. And I walked over majestically and I was like, need a ride, ma'am? And then I just put her on the back of my horse and she's just like,
That's funny.
and Jeremy was like, so you guys are really going now.
I need everyone to make a survival check for me.
Alright. And it's a disadvantage.
Yep.
Oh, fuck. Oh, that's a 19.
14.
Did you roll with disadvantage?
Wait. I got a 14. Ooh, wait, we roll. Oh no, I rolled twice. I got an. I don't remember if it was a 9 or a 6.
I get to roll twice?
It's okay.
Yeah, you gotta take the lower number. That's what
They're both pretty similar.
8.
I think it was. I want to say it was a 9.
You can go for 9. It's not gonna really.
I don't remember.
I got 14.
14.
I know because like it was backwards.
Yeah.
And the dot was at
you
the
take the
bottom. That's all I
lesser.
know.
Disadvantage sucks.
You
I'm pretty
guys.
sure it was a 9.
Overall, you guys passed the check, so.
Oh, that's good.
You said they were like disadvantage, and I was like, ooh, we get to roll again, and I was like, wait, he didn't say advantage.
No, yeah. It would have been 9.
Oh, damn.
I think that
How do I edit this?
No, not with your proficiency. That's
So-
awesome.
After a long day's travel, off in the distance, you can start to see the enormous expansion of the Kingdom of Ten. And you get a sense about another hour and a half ride, and you'll be at the Great Kingdom.
Temptation.
And once you make it there, you guys kind of make it in, and there's some bustling. It's like early evening, 6 o'clock-ish. People are out going places and still finishing up businesses. Some shops are closing down for the evening, you know, standard evening talk. There's some music out on the street, very lively.
I was supposed to say that kind of goes with it. As we're all just exhausted as shit.
Yep, and kind of beat up.
Yeah.
Aragon comes to you and goes, "You've completed your mission. Is there a place you stay where we can bring your payment?"
We were just at the local tavern, weren't we?
Slutty Shack.
Right.
Oh.
That was his, not mine.
Okay.
His. Well, what's the local tavern that we've been at? That I've been at?
Slutty Shack.
I
That's
would-
where we were earlier
Slutty
today drinking the beer, dude.
You know what? Yeah, you guys stayed at the Slutty Shack.
Alright.
Every time. Can I get a new one?
Flip it upside
No.
down and use the cork. And... Yeah, no, it becomes a pain sometimes. So yeah, I guess we've been staying at the Slutty Shack.
Very well. Not the establishment I would choose, but everyone has their taste.
Yeah, it was
How much
a
gold
long
do I
night.
have? I don't have a lot of gold.
And he leaves, taking the mysterious naked man with him.
See you later, Robitussin, whatever his name is.
So you guys, what are you guys gonna do? You basically have an evening to yourself.
Yeah, actually, with that. Can I go out and... How much are tinkering tools?
Tinkering tools, searching and after talking to some stores in different places, you find a set of tinkering tools for like 5 copper.
Alright, I'll take that. I'll take some tinkering tools for 5 copper. I have 10 gold, so how would I split that up?
You do. I guess if you have 10 gold, you just use a gold piece
Just
and get
a
some
gold.
change.
Alright, how much change would I get back then?
3 silver.
More than
What?
that.
I don't know.
Probably like 5s. So,
Silver.
5. Oh gosh, math.
10 silver equals 1.
It's 5 copper.
Sure.
10,
No.
10 silver.
10
Wow, gold.
You know
It's
what?
because
To
I'm
make
not
it easy, I'll just say
using it.
5 silver.
5 silver. Alright. That's... Yeah, there we go.
Okay, this music got to go.
There you go.
I'm more into the banjo.
Yeah. Anything you would like to do, Eris, in town?
I should probably get some freaking armor because I don't know if this is updated. It's probably not. But right now my armor class is 12 and my health is 30.
You should probably. I think we need to roll for your health.
Yeah.
Okay.
you just
I was
leveled up.
trying to like put in all my stuff, but
Right.
I don't even know how to freaking edit it because it's not doing it. I don't know how to add spells.
Manage spells.
I know I tried to do that.
Add spells.
Thorn, while they're figuring that out,
Take the camera and just turn it my way. Just look like I'm getting cut off.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Cut her off. Just cut
No, do it. I don't
It's
care.
loading.
Can you see me clearly now? Right.
I can see.
Damn, I look like it really does have like 10 pounds.
Rain is gone.
good.
There you go.
How's that?
Perfect.
Well, no, we're
Awesome.
supposed to do it.
Oh.
Thorn, Is there anything you would like to do in the evening?
So I'm just gonna tell you.
I'm gonna buy a shit ton of health
It's
potions.
right there.
Alright. You find Marty's whimsical magical shop.
Cool. Discounted? They want to give me a discount because they love me?
You walk in and Marty, which is an older elf, his copper red hair is gone. It's now like this light white kind of grayish color. He's got a goatee going.
Okay.
He's got that dark kind of copper woodland elf kind of skin.
Cool.
He comes over and shakes your hand.
Alright.
What's the name, brother?
I'm Thorin Thayleaf. How's it going? What's your name, man?
Thorn and Thayleaf. Well, I'm Marty. This is Marty's shop.
Alright. Well, I'm glad to be here. I heard you got some good health potions.
Oh, you heard right on the street. He goes over and pulls out like a cabinet,
It's
brings over some bottles. He says,
Wait.
"These are our greatest potions, different kind of elixirs that can help you if you're in a sticky situation."
Correct.
You can see now there's 2 rows that are like this darkish kind of red,
Okay.
and there's another one that's like this lightish kind of red.
Okay.
There's smaller bottles and there's a taller bottle.
Okay. How much are the taller bottles?
Taller bottles will cost you 10 apiece.
10 gold a piece.
You know what we'll do?
You know, where are you from?
Born and raised right here in
Okay, well, fine. I'll buy 5.
Right, 5, they're all
Of the
yours.
tall boys.
Tall boys. Alright, so that's going to be 50 gold.
Yeah.
Alright, mark it off.
Tall boys?
And you can put that down as 4d4 healing. Thank you so much for being a wonderful patron. I have some things I'd like to show you if you're interested in looking around.
Yes.
And he turns his back and he's like rummaging through things. You get a sense that people don't usually spend about 50 gold here in a day. And as you're looking around, all of his like minor knick-knack magical items are like 3 silver or 20 silver or maybe 4 or 5 pieces of gold. So you just handed him a lot of money and he's looking to take some more, if you know what I'm saying.
Alright.
He comes back around with this wooden box that's about yay big,
Alright.
and he slides it forward and he goes,
Okay.
now
I
this,
already tried to-
this, I did not make myself. I actually got it in a trade. And he clips it open and it's this super round bottle, but it's got like this milky yellow liquid in it.
Alright.
He goes, now this can make you enhance.
Sleight of hand.
He like closes it and goes, 40 gold pieces.
Here you go.
May be enhanced.
Yes, sir.
Let me talk to my buddy over here. Didn't you know some things, right?
Your buddy's shopping somewhere else.
Damn it! Telepathic. Yeah, fuck.
As you're looking at some tinkering tools, you kind of sneeze.
That's weird. I'm not allergic to anything.
Says that voice.
Weird. Anyway,
So
take around my tinkering.
he kind of like slides it forward. He's like, I can see you're thinking about it, and I wanted to make it worth your time. Then he opens up a little sleeve and pulls out
Wait, I can't.
this really thin, like blue-looking paper. It's about that thick and about that long, and he sits it on top.
I already got this for you.
What is it?
This would be a stick of invisibility. You snap it once, and for a minute, you are invisible to everything around you.
I feel like I'm gonna get bamboozled.
You can always say no.
How you into trade?
Ah, what do you got?
I have a bomb.
I know you didn't mean to, but roll for intimidation.
Yes. 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 I
I'm filling
love
this
it.
out, but it's gonna change.
Oh, 4.
Intimidation. What is that? What is that? That's charisma. Oh, it's a -2. That's a 2.
He kind of slides the box back. He goes, I'm not looking for any trouble. He kind of just slides the blue thing back into the. He's like, I think you have your health potions, right? That's all you came here for? Yeah.
What about the enhancement?
He kind of slides it off the table too. He's like, man, if you still wanted, you can.
Is it real?
Yeah, it's as real as it gets, but it's not worth my life.
Well, then give it to me for free.
Improving my strength twice. I was surprised.
Now you need to roll for intimidation.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Chaotic Curtis.
Chaotic Curtis.
It's right because I'm lawfully good. Can I just throw the grenade in the store and walk out like a fucking badass?
That's a negative one. That's a negative one.
Like with slow motion and music, I'm taking my shades off.
Oh
He kind of looks at you, half cocked eye, and just goes, "Get out of my fucking shop."
Okay.
no. That could have gone very poorly. But you left.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
I'll be back. All right. Where are you heading to now?
After if I could borrow 20 gold.
What? What's up?
Can I borrow 20 gold?
20 gold?
Or 10 apiece. Hey, this dude over here got this cool enhancement that I want.
You got it.
Out of all the enhancements that I've seen in my day, most were used with engineering materials. But I don't have any gold that can supply you, unfortunately. I just have 9 pieces of gold. That's why I'm out doing this shit.
I probably, well, you know,
Okay.
if I would have drank it and it wouldn't have worked, I would have killed him.
Okay, it put my health at 40.
I believe you at that.
But I
Because
probably
I
got
went ahead and put everything
Yeah.
in there.
We could
That's
take
okay.
over.
Yeah, but
We
you
could
would
take
also-
over Marty's mark.
You
I'm
also
just gonna
would
start
have
using
murdered
this.
a merchant.
Yeah, go for
So
it.
that
Whatever's
I
easier
so I
for
don't
you.
get lost.
Yeah.
But it didn't let me put in 2 of my spells, so
Yeah,
I'm just gonna have that on
I
hand.
mean, you're pretty quiet.
Because I don't think I have a
I don't know if you're that
Right.
quiet. No.
So back at the Slutty Tavern.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Slutty titty.
I'm just gonna go to fucking.
Slutty titty Taft. Slutty titty Taft.
It needs to be STD. That needs to be.
STD.
That needs-
Slutty titty
So you guys
Taft.
are knocking a few back at the STD.
Now listen, man. I tell you what we really need to
Oh
do.
my god, I thought you were.
I have this idea. You see, it's a steam machine. It's able to fire multiple rounds. Imagine that if I could fire like multiple shots of arrows all over. Pow, pow, pow.
How'd you get
That's
it?
the idea.
Of course.
Dude, look at all these
What's your
titties.
Is it Elijah? Dude. Eris.
And you can see now she's like decked out in like tattoos. She looks.
Wait, it's a girl?
Mhm.
Dude, that's even better.
She looks. She
I'm
looks
into that. No. I'm
like
kidding.
human, except her ears are pointed. So
So she's a half elf?
you get a sense that she's
I guess I
half
shouldn't
elf.
assume. Is that racist?
Probably, but I mean,
Okay.
people hate you because you're tiefling. So
Oh, you know, that's racist too.
there's a little racism in every world.
There's a give and take there.
There's room for racism in your game.
I just want something that'll make it easy to deal with.
Do not make the internet. Get that out of here.
Don't assume that. Get that
Take
gay
that out of
shit.
here.
She comes back with like
Cut that.
a tall,
Jeremy,
like
cut this out.
round glass of some sort of brown liquid, and just kind of slides it over to you.
Is what was it? A tall round glass?
Yeah.
Like a fishbowl?
Kind of.
Bro, that's cool.
It's got a surprisingly sweet flavor to it. And
Good.
she just goes, 2 copper pieces whenever you're ready, honey. What can I get for you, boys?
We'll have another round of ale.
Boys?
Alright.
And she just turns around and goes, these men have no flavor.
And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put 4 copper pieces on
Come over here and I'll let you taste my flavor.
Oh my fucking god.
Taste the rainbow.
I just kind of slowly let it back off.
She slides
Don't
both
fix your lips
drinks,
unless you got
No. You're giving
and yours stops
flavor
exactly
down.
where it's supposed to. Yours slides off the table.
Oh.
Go ahead and make a dexterity,
What'd you do? She slid my
Would that be
girl table?
acrobatics or?
and it'll be at disadvantage
Oh,
because
you
you're
have to
exhausted.
My
Are any
dexterity
other
is
stores
amazing.
open right now?
There's
But
a
it's
few
also
stores.
disadvantage.
Is there one you have in mind?
I wanna look for some armor.
You probably
you
go
take
to a
that
blacksmith,
Wait,
Two.
and
what do
you'd
you
see
have?
that there's a couple of
Dexterity is
blacksmiths
6.
open.
I'm gonna go ahead and put
Plus
4 copper
3.
pieces down.
And
Okay.
3.
I know it was 2, but
Yeah.
So
She cute.
6, 7.
She's just gonna swipe it off and kind of give you a wink.
And I'm gonna go out and go to the
14.
armor
Okay.
place. The
14.
blacksmith.
You catch it. It just slices, like spills a little bit on your wrist, and you're like,
Thumbs
oh,
up.
fuck.
Damn it.
Yeah. At this part, you see Eris takes her drink and leaves.
Later.
Vex is like cleaning up like the spilled beer ale. She's kind of licking it.
It's fine.
And then Vex just flies off and goes joins. So you guys are going to be drinking. About 2 hours go by. Whatever kind of conversations you want to strike up with whoever. It's pretty dead. Elijah's the only one kind of working. She's running back and forth and brings out food for occasional person. Eris, we'll switch over to you.
How do I add like gold and stuff?
You get currency.
Okay. I don't know how much we
And
have.
all that. Yeah, there you go. You have a lot.
She was set.
Yeah, well, I wrote it down next to it from all the stuff that we've
Yeah.
already done.
Yeah, she was very well set.
Well, she also had y'all's payment from the last mission.
Oh yeah, and then that gold I stole from you.
Yep.
Alright, so you go to a blacksmith. This larger, very buff and strong looking half orc woman. And you can see she's like sweating, she's got like all this leather on, and she's like when she looks up and she goes, "What can I do you for?"
I'm just looking for some armor.
Alright, what you spending money? What you looking at?
I guess it depends on what you have.
Right, so we've got leather studded armor. It's gonna be light on your feet. It's gonna protect your bones, but from falls but and piercing, not so much from like bludgeoning. We have steel plated armor. That's gonna be your heavier settling armor. Might make you a little slower on your feet.
I guess I should go with leather for now.
If
How much is the leather one?
I'll get out
That
the
way it doesn't
book here,
prick
because
up my
Studded leather would probably be better for her character.
Yeah.
let me look.
I bet if you wore the,
was like,
the
I don't want it to
armor,
be
it
too
would
heavy.
probably have deficiencies or not deficiencies.
I don't want it to be too heavy either. Yeah.
Here we go. What is your strength?
12.
Okay, so you have to have a certain amount of strength to wear a certain heavy class,
Oh,
but
okay.
light armor and medium armor you'll be fine with.
Okay.
So you have padded armor, that's going to be 11 plus your dex modifier. Leather armor, 11 plus your dex modifier. Studded leather, 12 plus your dex modifier. You also have medium armor, which is going to be hide armor, 12 plus your dex modifier, max of 2. So that's only going to bring you to 14. Chain shirt, that would bring you to 15. Scale mail, 14.
Does the you said the chain shirt would bring me to 15?
Yes, ma'am.
What does that have any negative impact on like my speed or anything?
No.
Just a chain shirt, right?
Okay.
Yeah, there's
They
no
said
dis-
they said they only have steel leather.
You can ask her if she has any chain shirts.
Okay.
Is it mithril?
It's not mithril.
Mithril is very hard to get.
Yeah. She goes, yes, we do. We have some in the back for you.
How much are they?
It's going to be about 50 gold.
50 gold.
Yes.
It's a Lord of the Rings thing.
It's about as cheap as you're going to find it in these
I
parts.
think I can do 50 gold.
Alright. She goes into the back and she brings out, and it's this beautiful like chains, and there's like you can't see what's underneath it because they're so nicely like tied together. And you've seen some chain shirts before where there's
Yeah.
like holes in them. And she hands it to you, and it's very light, and you feel like you can put it underneath the clothes you're wearing now, which will protect you without cramping your style.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can find them. Would it be the chain mail
Yeah,
right there?
normally
That's
yeah,
chain mail.
chain shirt.
Okay.
So go ahead and
And you wanna
do the 50 gold.
Okay. Okay, I brought it to 14 on my thing.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Splendid.
That's a lot better. And I'll go ahead and deduct that. Gold.
Okay.
Yeah, so just hit the 50. Type in 15, hit remove. Yeah.
All right.
So,
So
that's 350 gold.
now you're almost 3 ales in.
I'm
gonna go back now to the
Alright.
tavern.
In fact,
3
just for the
L's.
fuck of it.
When you find them, they're well into their drinks, and they look like they're having a good time. And actually, before you go into the tavern, you see Commander Aragon walking towards you, and he goes, "Eris,
What up?
that's what the person I was looking for. Are the boys inside as well?"
What's left of them?
You're
Oh my god.
Well, they do sound like they are celebrating. Typical soldiers. And he kind of like pats you on the back, and like you guys head inside.
Yeah.
He walks over and says, "Gentlemen, you mind if we grab a booth?"
Sure, let's do it.
Dude, speaking of a booth, I want Mexican.
Tonight?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's gonna be- Maybe. We'll see.
So you guys head over to the booth, and you sit down with Aragon. And Aragon reaches into his satchel and pulls out.
Oh, I thought you were gonna keep pulling. I was like,
Shit.
woo! He's a magician in his spare time.
This would be 500 gold on completion of the mission,
Alright, I guess we'll split that amongst
to
all
be
of us.
split among the 3 of you.
Alright, let's do that.
And then he pulls out another bag.
How much is it?
166 and then 0.6.
Well, 166 apiece.
Yeah.
166.6 silver.
I can get 167 since I saved your ass. How about that?
Sure. Let's call it that. I'll allow that.
So gold.
Yeah,
Yes,
166.
Alright.
Alright. Right,
He
I'll
also
do
goes into his bag and pulls out a smaller patch and hands it over to you, like, and you can see there's a letter attached to it.
From Nana. No, I'm kidding.
And you open it, and it reads as follows: "The bounty for 1 dragon's head,
Oh, fuck.
20 platinum."
I just look at him, just like,
We'll take it. No.
to be fair, you did help me in taking down that dragon, so I give him 10 platinum.
Alright.
So you can add 10 platinum to your money.
How much is that?
It is, what, I think 100 gold pieces for 1 platinum?
I think something like that.
Okay, so I have
So yeah,
100 gold pieces, so I got 1,000.
so you got 1,000. Fucking shit.
1,000,
Saved your life.
121.
I got
Appreciate
one
it.
He saved my life when we fought the dragon.
Okay. Yeah. So you're just being.
Did it again, didn't I?
No, you-
Sorry,
I like it.
sorry.
You get that much. I saved your life.
He looked like that meme where you're like,
Yeah.
He goes,
You were
It's
a
not
part
of equal value, apparently.
Okay. Sorry. That
He
was a
also-
different circumstance.
to the 2 of you, he flips 2 coins.
I'll buy you a drink here, so.
Sexist. But
And
one
then-
saved your life. It's not worth as much.
He turns,
You just walked into that. I'm
Never gonna
sorry.
live this down. Alright.
Nope.
he goes, "Well, I'm sure you have many things to discuss and think about. Be sure to look at that coin." And he kind of walks off.
Take a look at it.
The coin is not a normal coin. It looks like a copper piece that's been rusted for a little while. But in the center of it is an eye.
Alright.
Cool.
And you can see there's a small description that's not written in common at the bottom.
What's written? Can I read it?
Do any of you read deep speech?
Hold on. Let me see. Where would that be?
Under languages.
Oh,
Shut up.
my thing on there.
Shut up. Endorphins. Ah, there we go.
Cannot breathe.
Not to read that
Damn.
language.
No, I can't breathe.
No, Jack can read deep speech. I think I can.
Ooh, rough, buddy.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Okay, and,
yeah, none of you have any idea what it means.
Alright.
No,
Neat.
so
But
when
you-
level up, can
I know what it means.
What does it
It
mean?
means I have a tiger.
Alright.
I'm just kidding.
It's a shanty.
So what would you guys like to do? guys got the evening off.
I would like to go upstairs, and before I pass the fuck out, I would like to write and try and see if I can make notes of all of the components I would need to make my steam crossbow automatic. Because I did figure out how to do that, so I'm gonna start making notes on what
I'm sorry.
materials I would need.
I have to point this out though. I've been sitting here looking at your paper and I have not known what this says the whole time.
Slutty shack.
Slut shit.
I know now.
Oh,
With
okay.
you could probably see the sudden realization on the camera. Because I was looking at it and I was like,
I was taking notes.
and then I started laughing.
You know why I said
I
that?
love how the only note you've taken so far is the slutty shack.
The only important
Y'all know why I said Slutty Shack? Did y'all hear about the new thing on 97.1 on the commercials?
Mm.
And they're advertising, what is it when you're not vegan? The Slutty Vegan.
Oh.
There's a new restaurant called the Slutty Vegan.
I
So that's what was going through my head. I was like, it's
Great.
You can't be slutty without meat.
Ooh.
Slutty Vegan? Like, what is the world coming to?
I have no idea.
Oh, did you
Where'd you
ever
pick
see
up your
those?
girl? Oh, I
That's
picked
my
her
new
up at the
character.
Slutty Vegan.
Yeah, you showed me that earlier.
No, it wasn't.
No,
Yeah,
you
I did show him.
Oh, you did show him. I was like, I didn't. I was like, me? And my memory that
wonder if they
freaking
did
bad right
something
now?
like-
I was like, I didn't show you. Did I?
So yeah, take your time
Alright,
to
so-
work that out. I'm assuming you all have separate rooms.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take my long rest.
Yep, go ahead and take your long rest. It's gonna be about a gold piece
I'm gonna
to stay the
order.
night.
I'm gonna order like 3 hookers just to come spend time with me all night.
I'm
Awesome.
gonna order the bartender.
It'd be 3 gold per hooker.
Really?
Can I
14. Oh, like, but dude, three apiece?
Yeah.
Dude, I want the whole house. Bring them in.
They currently have 7 on staff.
I'll take all 7.
You're gonna take all 7?
21.
21 gold?
21.
Fucking
And
Aaron.
Elijah, she walks over to you and she goes, honey, do you have a preference?
Oh, well, baby, all I want is some quickies, no bite marks, no scratches, and no hickeys.
Very well. You're upstairs in your room
I just
when you
want them to be
hear
durable.
when you hear a sudden knock at your door.
And all you hear
I'm
is
gonna
like,
go open
all you
it
hear is
up.
fucking
Alright.
giggling. That's
And
every time.
there are
women.
7 individuals,
They're all giggling.
Outside
They're all
the room.
women, right?
and about 4 of them are men.
Get out of here! Out of the
Hey,
fucking
shut up.
room! Get out of here, that nation!
They look genuinely confused and then just nod. Go ahead and mark off the 14 gold.
But you already paid. No.
Yeah, because you already paid for them.
It's okay, I did. It's okay. You know what?
They
Go
can
buy
have a tip.
yourselves a drink. Sorry.
For what you have to do.
They kind of nod and like go back downstairs. The 5 women
Yes.
remain.
Can I look at the bartender? She was nice.
I mean, she's still downstairs.
Alright,
if you
so
want.
you, in a pile.
And the doors dramatically close.
Alright, everybody, we're playing Twister.
Twister!
And
Hand
that's
on
exactly
red.
what it sounds like when you pass the room.
With a bunch of laughter, you're all like, what the fuck is he doing? Hand on blue.
Elijah does, while you're sitting there, slide you over
Instead
a
of
shot.
colors, it's body parts.
And the shot looks like it has a dark liquid on the bottom and a light liquid on top.
Wait, what? I'm sorry.
Elijah slides you over a shot.
Okay, yeah.
And it has a dark bottom and a light top. And she just kind of like slides it over and she goes, it's not what's on the house.
Woo woo. I technically paid for it earlier, but you know.
You don't
That was for
drink
you,
it.
girl. I'm gonna drink it.
Alright,
She
it has
drugged
some kind
it.
of drug in it.
Do it.
I'm a
You-
ropey.
You're not drugged, but it is a very strong shot.
Nice.
Great.
And you can see as she turns around, she kind of takes her own shot of the same thing.
Yeah, she did. No. Let's go cuddle. No.
Do you say that out loud?
Yeah, why not?
She kind of stops and turns around and kind of gives you a smile. She goes, I'm off in 30.
This was the same
Ooh,
bitch that was
no.
beating the hammer,
Ooh,
right?
everybody's getting laid but the nerd.
And she goes, what's your room number?
Give her
Have I
mine.
been given a room yet?
Give her
Yeah.
mine.
So you have room number like 5.
No, bitch, no. I need cuddles too. No.
Use this one.
So
Sit in my room. I
I
need
don't
8.
even know.
I guess you're in your room and when like 30 minutes go by, you hear a knock. And it is Elijah, and she is
Oh.
there. Shh.
took my cuddling off her.
And she goes, it does get lonely.
Wow.
The lights dim.
Just don't talk.
And the door closes.
As I'm sitting there between 5 and 6, 5 and 7, and I'm just like, man, what the fuck is going on tonight? Like,
You just hear Twister giggling in the other room, and just silence.
and
Okay,
And occasional moving around
I'm
the other room.
I'm gonna give off 6 gold.
Alright.
And I'm sending 2 of them to Jeremy's room.
what?
He said it too. Look at your room.
So, in the middle of your studying, you hear a knock at the door.
They don't even knock. They just open it.
What the fuck?
They've already been paid.
And they brought the Twister game.
Open the door.
Hello.
There's a couple of poorly dressed women, as
Get it, a
it looks
couple.
like they, and they have
And then can my head pop
paint
out?
on their hands and their cheeks.
And then I pop out. Ha What's going on?
What is going on? That's a good
And they
question.
kind of, one of the taller female, she's about 2 inches taller than you, just puts her long hand on your chest and just pushes you into the room.
You know, women are much smarter than men.
And the
That's what you
door
were saying.
closed.
As Leon, I want to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
What the fuck?
11. That succeeds in my opinion. He's okay.
Okay.
He didn't like completely have a panic attack.
Are you going to go with it?
Well, I'm gonna invite them in and tell them what I was working on.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
So she goes to start to kiss you, and you're pushing her off. You're like, wait, look at these blueprints.
I'm like, here, get on in circle, I'll show you how it works. And I like sit it down.
They sit down for like
Loser.
5 minutes, and the taller female turns to like the short redhead, and she goes, the other one was more fun. And the short one goes, yeah, can we go back?
Y'all guys go have fun. I'll get back to this.
They don't knock the second time.
Proper response for a married gentleman.
They just bust down the door.
No, and I already knew that was gonna happen, so I was standing there,
So he's like, yeah.
and I'm like, no! Make him.
That's crazy.
Hey, is this back in medieval period?
The short one just goes, that's rape.
I'll pay you.
She holds out her hands for the payment.
Oh, are you serious?
Oh, damn.
Okay.
Is this a short one? What's she gonna do?
Yeah, the short redhead.
No, I ain't giving all my gold out, and I pull out a bomb.
What? A grenade.
That's all I want to go to now.
No, bro, I'm
I'm just kidding. I
There's
didn't
a
pull out
bomb
the
in your
bomb. I
hand.
didn't pull out the bomb. I didn't pull
The
out.
second,
It was
there's
a
not
magic
bomb in
trick.
your
It was a
hand.
magic trick.
As she walks away with the bomb in her hand. Her sleight of hand is way higher than your perception.
Oh my
Then I
god.
kill her.
What?
I kill her.
Oh.
You go to kill her?
I go to kill her.
Don't wake us
Kill
all
her,
up
don't.
with death.
Oh.
I go to assassinate her in her sleep and take my bomb back.
What?
She's not
Do
asleep
you
yet.
follow her down the stairs? Because that's where she's heading.
I disappear.
Alright, but are you going to be trapped?
You just like go into the next room.
Alright, go ahead and roll.
It's like, bro, hold on,
Stealth.
I'm hiding.
11 plus 8 plus 3.
Sure.
So that's pretty high.
It's pretty high.
Okay. She doesn't seem to notice you. And she goes out of the actual tavern, down a couple of blocks, and into what you assume
An
to
alley.
be her own little shack.
Okay.
And it's very simple. There's like a lot of like nice clothes, but there's a very simple bed and a very simple nightstand. And you see like a jar that has like a little bit of gold in it, a little bit of silver.
Okay.
Looks like she's saving up. She puts all the gold that you've been giving her tonight, and she seems real happy with the amount.
Okay. I'm gonna knock out
What?
her fucking window.
Yeah, a little piggy
She's so
bank.
cute.
And she just takes the bomb and she slides it into one of her drawers and just closes it, and then she goes to sleep.
Okay, I'm
You
knocking
could just
on
steal
her
the
window.
bomb.
You're gonna knock on her
No,
window?
I know. Yeah, I'm gonna knock on her window.
What? Okay.
She shoots up and she's gonna look around, and when she sees you in the window, she's
I'm
just
smiling.
She's screaming.
Right, and I'm like, listen, here's
And you're talking through a
10
window.
gold. Talking to them, I'm not here. Give me my shit back, or you really will be screaming, right? Because I will come through the window.
Can she hear him over
She
her
can.
own screaming and through the window?
Give me back my bomb, or I will blow you up.
Oh my god.
That's a threat.
She runs out the door.
I go get my stuff.
Okay. Easy enough to do.
Dude, wait, no.
Yeah,
It's still your gold, dude.
I take her fucking gold.
Oh my
Her
god.
whole piggy
Save
bank?
it up.
Oh, damn,
No, I
she's
leave
saving
her.
up for
I leave her enough to get by through the week.
Alright.
Dude, she was hookering. She was trying to go to college, bro.
So, you steal your bomb back
So
along with all of her
busy.
money.
You shouldn't have offered it.
I didn't offer.
For like 5 seconds.
She swiped it. Swipe or no swipe it.
Oh, man.
Alright, is there anything else you guys would like to do with the rest of the evening? Go ahead and take your long rest. If you haven't already.
Well, like as I go to like lie in bed, I hear a screamer like.
Yeah, I don't hear shit. No.
You're long gone.
Oh, yeah.
Cuddles are nice.
Yeah.
While I'm walking by the door a couple of minutes later, I'm like, fuck you, bitch.
What?
So you eventually all head to
Sounds like you
sleep.
had a fun night.
You wake up the next morning. Elijah's gone before you wake up.
Oh, yeah, I
She
figured.
kind of snuck out.
She didn't sneak. I sleep like a log.
In your dreams.
Oh, she didn't. Exactly. This
When you
is
guys
how
make it
I walk.
downstairs, Belvin and Theacril, the Dragon Slayer, is sitting at the booth.
The booth.
Actually, it's more of like a table. He'll be sitting with his boots up on the table, and he's got one of the hookers in his lap. And like, she gets up and he slaps her ass as she walks away.
Damn it. I don't know. You said like she was sitting on his leg or whatever. I was like, can I just walk by and like clothesline her? Like off of his leg.
Well, as soon as he sees you guys coming down the stairs, he lets her go.
He's like, some shit's about to go down.
And like he raises a
I
glass.
wink at her.
She
You
smiles at you.
grenaded
It's the
that
taller
ass.
one. He raises a glass. He's like, "Friends, join me at the table."
Alright, sure. Why not?
You're so mean. Yep.
What,
I don't know
what you need,
what
friend?
you put in front of me, but I'm gonna drink it.
Slurp this.
He slides over his drink. It's just water.
You guys have
I'm
any
just gonna
coffee?
slide it over to Jeremy.
Do they have any coffee?
I don't want water.
You hear Elijah from the back. She goes, "Yes, we have coffee."
I'll take some coffee, please.
Understood.
As I bring out and
Sounds
just
like
sit there while he's talking, I'm just
Can
kind of
I-
like.
I'll take a Coke.
I'll just be like dealer's choice.
I'm just kidding.
She comes back with 3 coffees.
Hey, yes,
Black for you.
That's lovely.
Slightly light for you.
Thank you.
A lot of cream
And sugar.
and sugar.
Yeah.
Belvin goes,
Swish, swish.
"Seeing you all on the battlefield has gotten me thinking.
Oh, I thought you were just hungry.
Hungry too, but already. I am about to set out. I have business to take care of in a place you might be familiar with. I'm heading back to the Kingdom of Nome.
Nope.
Ooh.
That's a fun place.
They are on the brink of civil war, and Tempe will be sending some of his soldiers as well as supplies to make sure that King Noel is not overthrown.
Alright. And what would you like us to do?
I would like you to err on the side of reason and make sure that there's not bloodshed that's not necessary.
I assume there's some
Oh, so you mean, like,
finances
we're
involved.
supposed to protect people?
You will be putting down
What is it with freaking protecting people?
the militia
I should
that
murder
is
somebody.
rising and is broken out,
That's militia.
while also helping us root out the corruption within the Kingdom of Noel that led to the Civil War in the first place.
Oh, okay. I assume there's financial benefit involved.
Prices will be debated. I'll be from the Kingdom of Noel and not the Kingdom of Temp. I'm not aligned with any kingdom. I just go where the money pays. And you seem like the kind of folk that do the same.
Roughly, basically.
No, I've got more loyalty.
Right.
But if who isn't? Who?
Well, you gotta figure out who you want to be loyal to, you know?
The Kingdom of
I feel like
Noel
that's
has long since
Let's go.
been allies
Me, myself,
to
and
the Kingdom of
I.
Temp. In fact, King Temp and King Noel are brothers.
Really?
What do you think? I think we fought evil creatures up to now.
Yeah.
And what happens if we feel like we don't want to follow y'all or do this anymore?
It is perfectly alright. Don't take the job or do.
Well, it's like if we do take the job and then we decide that it's
choice. Let's do it.
like
Yeah, I
not
think
too
it's- I think
dangerous,
it's a
but
good
we just don't want to.
If you abandon the job during the middle of the mission, you just won't collect your payment.
Alright, I'll take it.
I'm
You know,
down.
if I feel like I don't want to do it no more, then I'll just
Right.
freaking leave.
This sounds like a plan.
You'll be needing something,
What's that?
and I'm going to go grab it.
Oh shit. Okay, cool. I'm excited.
Probably won't.
Just wanted to match you.
Smaller.
He pulls out of his knapsack.
Ah, it's back, baby.
You guys are currently within this kingdom.
Yes, Tim.
We will be traveling to here.
Nice.
It's roughly a week's journey.
I'm so excited.
Oh, we're going to my place.
We're going to Knoll.
Well, you are from here.
Okay. Right. Oh, okay.
That's
going.
We're heading to
where
here.
at.
Oh, okay.
We were at Tim. We're going to Knoll. We're going up north.
He goes, I will not be accompanying you, nor traveling as your own business. I will meet you in the kingdom of Knoll,
How will we,
the central courtyard.
Okay.
I just feel like that looks like Mordor.
You won't be able to get into the stronghold of the kingdom without some proof of loyalty.
Whisper.
That's where the evil people are.
I believe that
No.
Commander Aragon already gave you your tickets.
Oh.
Something weird about this guy.
Yeah. Okay. You think so?
Yeah.
Insight check.
Go ahead. If you both want to roll insight. Or if you all want to roll insight.
No, that was shit. I hit it.
13.
What's insight?
No.
That's wisdom. So that's a 14 for Curtis.
Alright. It doesn't appear from the mannerisms that he's speaking and how he's holding himself, it doesn't appear like he's trying to deceive you in any way.
Is he trying to hide anything?
It doesn't
It's
seem
not
like
really
he's
the
hiding.
deception as much as I feel like he's a pawn that can be bought from anybody.
Right.
Yeah, so-
If you want, it doesn't seem like he seems genuinely
Okay.
interested in,
Okay.
in y'all helping him.
Him.
And through the time that you've gotten to know him, he's
Seems
a
alright.
strong warrior.
Okay.
Also, he's a member of the Eye of Zion.
Right,
So
but he's not traveling with us. He's going doing his own stuff.
he's
Oh, yeah.
using a different method of travel to get there.
Okay.
That's mostly like in a metagaming sense. That's mostly so we're not traveling with other people, so that way he doesn't have to roll with them.
Okay.
So you have the map.
All right.
You can set out today or the next couple of days, but at some point, be there before the 3 moons.
And when is that?
And you
In 3
know,
days.
about a week and a half, there's going to be 3 consecutive full moons,
Okay.
part of the astrological cycle.
Right.
So we have about
So
half
you
a
have
week.
you have roughly a week and a half.
Week and a half. Okay.
And he told you earlier it takes about a week to travel, so you have a couple of days if you don't want to leave Temp immediately.
Right. Okay.
But he
Can you still your people?
he picks up his bag, and you can kind of get a sense that while if you guys
They're
choose to
buying
stay a couple of days, he's leaving now. So he slams it over his shoulder. He goes, "Brothers on the battlefield, we shed blood together.
You think you guys are gonna hit the shit? Yeah, like the bottles and stuff. You reach over and I was like,
I look forward to fighting with you again one day."
Likewise.
in a week. No.
He goes to leave. He goes, "The kingdom of Knoll is in a very critical point right now. It is up to us warriors, the defenders of peace,
Majestic food.
to ensure that chaos does not reign. I look forward to your help, and I'll see you soon."
Just shy.
He turns around and goes, "Hey Elijah, when are you gonna let me tap that?" And she's like, "In your dreams." And he just kind of walks out and leaves.
I look at him like, oh shit.
Deservingly so.
So, you have the rest of the day. You have a couple of days to do shopping if you want to do
I
shopping.
was gonna say what materials?
I was like,
would
I feel like
would
we should
require?
stop.
If you're going to take the next, like the rest of the day, depends on. You're looking at about 7 items that you would need to make it almost an automatic.
All right.
Some of them, like the spring mechanisms, are going to be harder to find. and the sliding mechanisms. But you get a sense that this kingdom, being so big as it is, you'd be able to find something that would suffice in the meantime, but you don't know how long it's going to take for you to find it.
Okay.
So if you start now, you might find it by the end of the day. It's one of those things you're going to have to go out there and search
I'll
for.
probably have a quick breakfast, finish my coffee, and go out and look. And I think
Okay.
that's going to be it for today.
Is there any like
I'm saying it keeps going.
armor stuff I could buy that's like a full package?
Like full-plated armor.
No, just like comes with boots. Comes with boots.
Well, you can have your uniform because you're military.
Right.
So you have your.
Well, everybody gets an environmentalist or an
So I don't have to buy
Yeah.
each
or
individual
adventurers
piece of
pack or
armor.
whatever.
No, you don't have to buy every individual piece. Now, if you want to go out and individually piece together your own look,
Pack.
you can go shopping and
Yeah.
find things you're looking for to piece them together. Most uniforms are going to be dark, blackish, kind of like boots with like these forest green, like brownish pants with greenish, brownish leather armor or plated armor, depending on your rank,
Okay.
so that you kind of blend in with the trees and whatnot.
Yeah, okay.
So, but whatever you want.
I want to go back to Marty's shop and buy that visibility stick.
All right, so you go back to Marty's shop. Marty's not there. There's this taller fellow, ginger hair with monocles, not monocles, like two like very circular.
Is there such thing as an
glasses.
invisibility stick, Jeremy?
Bless you.
Is there such thing as an invisibility stick?
I can't say I've heard of one.
He slides. He goes, "Oh, Barney told you about the invisibility stick, did he? All right. That'd be 15 gold pieces.
15.
15.
I just know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna buy it and then I'm gonna use it to get away from somebody, and it's just not gonna work.
Well, you can always use
You
it
can
for it.
insight check him.
That's why I never
Inside
bought
check.
anything. I never buy anything. I think our armor is the first thing I've ever bought in this campaign.
The way he tells me, it sounds so shisty.
He's like, oh, you know what? He ever spends $50, so now that you spend $50, you're trying to bring, and it's not that
We're doing
expensive.
buy one get one free today. No, I'm kidding.
Insight.
Only on Wednesdays.
5.
5. He's being completely honest with you. He's not trying to hide anything.
I'm not buying it. With an inside of 4, that's what I got. I don't want it. I don't want it.
I'm not
So
buying.
you're not gonna buy it?
Yeah, I'm gonna buy it.
All right. 15 gold pieces.
Yeah, I want my invisibility
I
stick.
love it.
Have now you have in your inventory.
So I have 1,185.
Yep.
No, wait. 15 minus 1,000. 85.
Abby, come here.
You have your own invisibility stick.
Come here.
Alright.
Look up invisibility stick D&D, Jeremy.
You won't find it.
It's not real.
Doesn't mean it's not real. Just means you won't find it in D&D Beyond.
It's D&D.
Abby.
D&D
My
Beyond.
voice is slowly going away. Yeah, I'm actually like fully on.
I got scammed.
All right. So you want to spend the rest of your day?
Yeah.
Roll D100 for me.
Do you want to? Come
You
on.
want to play?
57.
All right. You get about 4 out of the 5, or yeah, you get most of the items. There's a couple of springs that you're dying to find, and you're not sure where to find them.
So what's the ratio? 4 out of 7?
Yeah. You can, if you want to stay another day and find what you need, you can. Also, as a note, I don't think any of you have your explorer packs, but I don't think any of you have food rations for travel.
I was like, I had all my stuff written down my other one, but I don't have that one
Didn't
anymore.
I,
This is the
since I
one that I
began
wrote
with the
recently.
You'd be have an
Because I
explorer
thought I had a
pack.
Dungeoneer pack or whatever.
That was for
I don't
Riley's.
know.
I bought the limited edition.
Well,
So I come with the startup.
wouldn't it tell me on here?
You might.
Would it be an equipment?
Yeah, be starting equipment.
Yeah. She's liking that.
So, if you're going for travel, you also don't, unless you guys are planning on walking it, you don't have any means of transportation.
Not even with the horses that we were riding on?
Those horses ride down there in the stable, but you have so you have your horses from the stable.
Right, okay.
Do I still have that acid that I found in the beginning?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
I don't know. We were somewhere and they were looking for something, and I was in a building with somebody else.
Right.
I think it was when
You're hiding from
that
Ryan.
guy was, when the guy got lost in the bush and I was in that room,
Oh, yeah, and you
and
found
everyone
those.
found me, and then I found that vials of acid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just getting you guys prepared for the next journey.
So yeah, I mean, I figure we'll buy some rations and stuff.
Alright. Rations and food for all of you is going to run a solid price of, I would say, 25 gold.
For rations.
Yeah, for all of you. For
I paid for it.
alright, and that's going to be like a week's worth of food
Okay.
and water and skins like that. He
Right.
said he already paid for it, so I don't think you need to worry about taking it out.
Oh, okay. I'm still gonna put it on my thing, or should you put it on?
How
or
many
are you gonna
days?
put it on yours?
A week. So as long as you have that in your inventory.
So we should do 7 rations. So
Yeah.
that's a week. Okay, I'll go ahead and put that in mine.
Alrighty, so you guys have your rations, you have your mode of transportation. You're all set. I think that would be a good place to end tonight's session.
Alright, that was fun.
Woo!
First episode is done.
You're gonna be cut out all the creatures.
Yeah. Let's do it. Yeah.
Go team.
Right.
Thank you everybody so much for watching.
You're gonna
If I
get
decide to post this.
Sure.
This was fun, and I'm glad that we got to capture it.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Hopefully you'll join us for the next
And you're
session.
recording this time. Yeah.
We're sick.
We're
Well,
sick
we are.
and dying.
Yes, we're sick. I'm losing my voice.
So
'cause
same time next week?
Oh, maybe.
Thursday?
Okay.
Are we for Thursday?
Yeah, Thursday.
Okay.
And is it Thursday yet?
Is it Thursday yet?
It might not be every Thursday though.
Right.
I mean, we'll figure out a time for the next.
But pretty much probably most of Thursdays. I just might want a weekend every now and then.
Oh yeah. No sweat.
Yeah.
No sweat.
You're gonna do a different day too.
Yeah. We don't have to keep it like consistent. It's just as long as it's.
I'm pretty much open whenever.
Which is good because
Whenever you are good.
my days
Yeah.
off are switching to Friday and Saturday, so it'll be my Fridays.
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome.
All right. Bye.
Nice arm.
What was that? Was that Blue's Clues?
What?
What, that's
I don't know. That's what we always do.